Did you know that 27% of employees leave their jobs every single year? Most managers see it coming too late. This is your raw employee data, names, departments, join dates, exit dates, hundreds of rows. This is where we're going. Now watch what happens when I click just one filter, one click, and every single chart updates at the same time. And by the end of this video, you'll have built exactly this from scratch in Excel. No expensive software, no VBA, no macros. Let's get into it. Now we'll start with designing the background of dashboard, the color grades, the heading of dashboard, and next step will be to create drop-down menus for dashboard to filter data from. This is very important for dashboard to be interactive. Next step is to create a separate working tab where we will dump all our rough working. Since we are creating an interactive dashboard, we'll connect all our filters with drop-down menus through using unique formula. Let's build the superhero KPI cards. These are the 6 numbers at the top of the dashboard that give you instant visibility of your most important HR metrics. Our KPI cards are ready. Now we will connect our KPI cards with placeholders. Pro tip is always use working tab for formulas and connect with placeholders in main dashboard. We will be using count of formula for calculating exact count of employees. Since we are using multiple filters, we will be using IFS formula to create different scenarios within formula to return with desired accurate number. Awesome. All our placeholders are connected and pulling live data. Now let's move into the main dashboard body. This is where the real magic happens. We're going to divide the dashboard into key sections, each one tracking a specific HR metric that actually matters to your business. And we're starting with headcount by department. This chart tells you exactly how many employees are currently active in each department and how many have exited. At a single glance, you can see where your team is growing and where you're losing people. Let's build it. Pro tip, always use IFERA formula before division-based formulas to avoid errors and disrupting the whole dashboard. And if this is adding value, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps more people find this. All right, back to it. Now, right next to our headcount chart, meet the employment type breakdown. Headcount tells you how many. This tells you how they work. Instantly readable. And here's why this matters. A department with 15 people sounds healthy. But if 10 are short-term contractors, that's risk you can't see without this. Right now, 63%. Full-time, 20%. Contract, 17%, part-time. And when I filter by department, watch the donut shift. Every department tells a completely different story. Next, KPI is gender split, and I love this one because it's so simple, yet depicts crucial information of gender diversity. Let's build it together. Right now, 45%, female, 32%, male, 23%. Others looks balanced, right? Now this one is probably my favorite chart on the entire dashboard. Let's build it. And the reason I love it is because trends hide in this data that you would never spot in a spreadsheet. When hiring is climbing and exits are falling that gap, right? There is a healthy growing team. But when exits start creeping up and hiring slows down, that's your early warning signal. That's the moment a good HR manager needs to act before it becomes a crisis. Monthly hires versus exits, plotted as a line chart across the full year. Now let's build age group split, simple pie chart using simple formula countifs, counting employees by age bracket, connected to our dropdown. Insert the pie chart format, it up and done. And here's the insight. 45% of this workforce is 35 to 44. That's your most experienced layer, and in 10 years, half of them are gone. Plan now or scramble later. Average tenure. Graph shows how long are people actually staying. Bar chart by tenure bracket instantly shows where your retention is strongest and where it's bleeding. Where are your people actually sitting? New York, London, or fully remote? And trust me, this chart starts some interesting conversations. Count us by location bar chart with percentage overlay. And if you're managing a hybrid team without tracking this, you're basically flying blind. And this one is the chart that makes HR managers go quiet. Because now we're not just counting who left, we're asking why. And quick pro tip, always use a donut chart for percentages, never a pie chart. And if this is adding value, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps more people find this. All right, back to it. Last step are the final touches to dashboard, cleaning up spacing, aligning charts, tightening the borders, and making sure everything sits perfectly on that dark background. Because a great dashboard isn't just accurate, it needs to look the part too. And there it is, the complete HR Analytics dashboard. Every chart connected, every number live, every insight. One click away from a raw data sheet, with zero clarity to this. Honestly, this is one of my favorite builds, and I hope it is yours too. If you want the complete ready-made template, the link is in the description. Just drop in your data and you're good to go.